it was huge. Obviously, it matters a ton in standings, but overall, I think it was a huge confidence booster for us. We came out really hot. We kind of lapsed a little bit there, and then we lost Jason. It was kind of a little fire under us, and we responded well and came out hard with a win.
Well, I mean, the guys know how important that was. Nobody wants to limp out of the season with their tails between their legs and have a great performance like they did on the Saturday night and not follow it up on the Sunday. So there was good energy in the room. There was a good, a good positive attitude, and the guys responded well. And good on them. There's a lot of pressure, but there's a lot of pressure on all the teams right now. It's going to come down to this last game and where everybody ends up, and so it's going to be interesting. But we couldn't have asked for a better weekend.
Well, the first one was just I made a good move around the defenseman and there caused the traffic in front. And I think a couple guys had a whack at it, and I just the puck ended up on my stick in front, and I just threw everything I had into the shot, and it went in. The second one, I just kind of wanted to come across and use the defenseman as a screen, and was kind of waiting for Todd to come to the net like he did there, and I don't think the goalie ever saw it. I mean, Todd did a great job going to the net, and the puck went in.
We'd said in the room after, let's treat this as a 6-period game. We won 3 periods last night. Let's continue to do much the same thing. And you know what? I know it was a close game right to the end, but I think we outplayed them to a good certain extent. I think we had good energy all night, and a couple of more of those pucks go in the net, and the score could have been different. But not going to nitpick. I'm absolutely delighted with both results, and bring on next weekend.
They're a unique team. They move the puck pretty well. However, we felt as a unit if we could create a lot of pressure that they would turn pucks over, and I think that was the case tonight. I know they were skating short D. They were skating with 4 defensemen, and that kind of played into our game plan of getting pucks behind them and making them work and wearing them down for the third period. And I think it ultimately ended up in our favor.
Nah, we never lost any momentum. We were just fine. We've absorbed losses. We've lost Casey Hayne for a number of games. We've lost Pitts before and some suspension and stuff like that. So, you know what? We just roll with it and just keep going. And the guys closed them down well. I don't think they were, they had much of a sniff there, so it was good.
We were ready to go at 2:30. I think we showed up early for the bus, and we had a little meeting, and we kind of all got our heads on straight and what we wanted to accomplish, and the energy was building from there. I like to use the analogy. We started our fire early, so when we showed up for the game tonight, all we had to do was drop a match, and we were roaring.
Yeah, Brian, he's been how do I say it? He's been a tremendous asset for us this year. Possible player of the year. And certainly in my books, I think he's done fantastic for us. And it's a big games when your big players show up. And I think he had a great weekend.
Man, it was unbelievable. Getting that go-ahead goal there, it was awesome to see the fans erupt. The energy, you could feel it on the bench. I had goosebumps. It's so easy to play with fans behind you like that.
Well, you know what? Our road support is always appreciative. We're always appreciative of it. It's difficult. It's an expensive sport to come watch day in and day out, and 2 games in a weekend for a family to come to. I realize people, may find that difficult, but they've been fantastic all year, and can't say a bad thing about them. They've stuck through us. We've had long droughts of losses, and really positive when we're winning. So, the fans have, really made this year, that little bit more enjoyable, especially the support they've given us.
I think we have some unfinished business with them. We kind of let it slip away when we were in Braehead last week. That's definitely in the back of our minds, but I think it's in the back of our minds for a good reason. We're on a roll right now. We got to keep playing with confidence, and I think we'll have good results.
I would get these guys some rest. That was a pretty intense game tonight. Sometimes you come to Edinburgh and you can fall asleep, and the crowd can fall asleep, but I think it was pretty intense. The first 5 minutes of that game was pretty high pace, and we kept it up for the most part in that game. So the guys need a rest tomorrow. We'll get back on Tuesday. We skate on Thursday and Friday, and then we've got a 1-game weekend and nothing to save it for, and then it's into the playoffs if we make that. So, we'll get a game plan together. Me and Stu will sit down and talk at some point tomorrow and just lay out the week.